One thing I noticed in each video after I watch it is that I don't really complete a thought typically. Yesterday's video, I was talking about selling golf balls and stuff when I was a kid. And one thing I meant to talk about, and what I've been doing is, since I don't know how to edit, and I want to make them just all one cut, I just put notes in. There's a thing where you can hit like at this time and then leave a note. So if you see that in my comments, that's me kind of either correcting or adding the thought that I forgot onto that. But in trying to think about what to talk about today, it made me realize that I forgot to talk about this part, and I put it in there in the comments. And it's about like when a kid is selling something on the street corner, on the golf course, at your front door, whatever, and you don't encourage that kid. And if you can't afford it, I get it or whatever. But if you, and I'm saying this because this was my experience, when I'm sitting there as a 10-year-old or 12-year-old kid on the golf course, spending my whole day after collecting these golf balls and washing them and trying to sit every 20 minutes between each golfing group that'd come up to the tee on the golf course I wasn't supposed to be on, and you don't even acknowledge me or whatever, you're an asshole. You are crushing the kids. You didn't crush me, old man that didn't buy stuff from me. But if you're that person that doesn't buy the lemonade from the kid, even if you throw the lemonade out or don't even take it, you need to encourage that and foster that spirit in them, you know? So that was the one thing I was going to talk about. But that led me to this. And I saw there's this is something that was always a rule for me. You know, owned a business, had 90 something employees and whatever. And so, you know, a lot of families, and the parents would say, hey, my kid is selling this for soccer or these cookies or whatever. And I'd be like, oh, that's great. You're not that kid. Well, what do you mean? It's not your job as the parent to sell that stuff. That totally defeats the purpose. If that's the case, just donate your money or whatever and stop giving everybody diabetes with all these cookies. But my point is, the kid is supposed to sell it. So what I would always do is, like, you want me to sponsor your soccer team or something, get your kid on the phone or bring him in here and let them get the experience of pitching me. And I'll throw them some softball objections, you know, whatever that they can overcome or just be defeated by. And then you that's your opportunity to coach them up, right? And so, yeah, that was always a thing. So if I can give one piece of advice, don't buy Girl Scout cookies from the Girl Scout's mom. And if you're the mom, let the kid sell it. And I know you spend a lot of your time, and I see you guys all together in that, you know, at the grocery store and whatever, and that's great, and it is good. But it's really let the kids get the experience, you know what I mean? It's, that's what I gotta say about that. So that's how the kids learn and get stronger, by dealing with these objections and these uncomfortable things, like my new YouTube channel. See you later. See you tomorrow.